congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
What was it like being on this card, being a part of this new World Tournament event that they have?
Yeah, man. I try not to get too into it beforehand. Lights are a little brighter, a little bit more money, a little tougher competition. But other than that, cage is a cage, and just grateful to be a part of it.
With the lights being a little brighter and there being more money, what message do you think you sent to the PFL with that performance today?
I'm excited. That kid's never been TKO'd or KO'd. Everyone said it was going to be decision if I won, so I'm happy to go in there and show I can do that to anyone in the world,
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win, Tom.
Thank you.
So what are your next goals with this after this win?
My message stays the same every time after these fights. I just got to keep winning, right? You win in the sport, good things happen. I'll be back in the gym. This is my third fight in 7 months. I'm going to give my body a little break. Body's talking back a little bit. But, just keep doing what I'm doing, and they can't deny me no matter where it is, who it is. Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Please remind me, what consecutive knockout was this?
Fourth.
Okay.
Fourth first round. Let's go.
Is this something that you've been focusing on, the gym knockouts, or is it just something that's just coming on in your career?
The funny thing is, man, it's not focusing on it. I've learned throughout my amateur career and my early pro career, when you're focusing on it and you're trying to make it happen, it doesn't happen, right? So I just go in there and tell myself 15 minutes of work, 15 minutes of discipline, right? I say that to myself before I walk out, and I'm just doing the right things in there to make it happen in the first round.
Anything else you want to say to your fans, supporters, anything?
Oh, yeah, baby. Haverhill, Mass, Merrimack Valley, your boys on ESPN. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations, Tom.
Thank you.
It sounded very clearly like Matt had like a hometown crowd here.
Sure did.
Especially from where I was sitting. It sounded like his whole gym was next to me. I have to imagine that you heard some of that. You used that, it seemed to me like you used it to kind of fuel yourself and put the pressure on harder. Is that kind of what went down?
I guess, man. I've been competing my whole life with wrestling and now fighting. Traveled around. I've been in people's backyards. I don't know how to explain it. I can't teach it to the younger guys I work with, but it's like I'm just so focused on my work in there when I'm in there, and I just don't care about that stuff. I don't care. Grateful to be in the PFL. I just don't care. It's the PFL or a bigger promotion. It's like I'm just here to fight, and I'm so locked in when I'm in there. I think that's why I'm getting these results I am. So good for him for having the support. Hometown kid, but didn't affect me at all.
Absolutely, yeah, very impressive performance. My other question was,
yes.
You took center of the cage almost the entire fight.
Yeah.
And they kept telling him, his corner, his coach, his family, kept telling him, get center, get center, get center. Is that something you were looking for? Do you just feel like he doesn't like my pressure, I'm going to keep pushing him back to the cage?
I just know what that's like to have done to me. I got Robbie Fawn over here. He do that to me my whole amateur career and pro career. I know we focused on that a lot. Coach Chartier and the New England Cartel is cage control, right? Even at these higher levels, you watch some of these guys later on tonight who just circles around the cage and gives up that, right? That's a big part of the sport. I've spent a lot of time in a boxing gym, so it's real important in there too to control a ring. So I think that's something I've always naturally done. But yeah, I want him to feel like I'm bullying him around there and I'm pushing him back to that cage.
You did just that. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Tom,
Got you.
Congrats.
Go ahead.
Tom, congrats on the win. Just talk to me about the knee. Is that something you're picking up from film, or you're just feeling it inside the octagon?
I do that to everyone, man. My training partners say, when you come to the gym, I'm throwing those knees around. I wear the knee pads. I'm a little nice in the gym with it, but man, I'm 6 feet tall at 145. I remember when I first started working with Rob, he told me, you just start kneeing yourself in the chest and you're going to start putting people down with it. So that's what I do, man. Shout out Coach Manini, SK Muay Thai. He just opened his gym. Been with him for a long time. That's something we work on every day, man. Body, head, wherever it goes. These guys are always a little shorter than me in there, so I'm always looking for that knee.
And then final question for me.
Yep.
What's next? Did you like New Jersey? You want to see yourself back here maybe? Or
Atlantic City is something else, man. It's I've done a little walking, around. I'm gonna enjoy it tonight. I haven't got to enjoy it yet, right? So I'm just cutting weight fighter, walking around the boardwalk's not the most fun, but I'm gonna get some good food tonight. If I'm back in Jersey, great. Yeah, I said what's next is just I'm gonna go see my beautiful wife and family and stay in the moment. That's what's next for me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey Tom, so you're 28 years old. You just picked up your 10th pro win. What would you, back as an amateur before your first fight, think about you right now?
Shit, man. I think I'm pretty cool. This is just consistency, man. I'm like proud of myself, but it's also I've expected to be here. This is all I do, man. Even as an amateur, I haven't worked a full-time job. Like I have the craziest support system, and I just train all the time. Like I always tell myself I'm going to take a break, but I'm back in the gym. It's like, what else am I doing? This is all I have to do. I think I'd tell that kid like, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, and good things are going to happen. And I still just tell myself the same thing, you know. Maybe a couple years from now, I'm going to be with a belt over my shoulder in one of these organizations saying, keep doing what you're doing, and more good things are going to happen. So, yeah, man, I think I'd be pretty proud of myself, and I am proud of myself tonight.
So knocking guys out is nothing new to you.
Yeah.
But it actually being knocked out is something new to Matt. It was the first time he's ever lost by
Yeah.
KO. Does it mean anything to you to be the first one to actually take him out by KO?
Yeah, you know, it's just reassuring. You know, like, you go into these fights, man, I don't know if any of you guys ever competed in this kind of sport, but it's a big mental thing. And, like, you look into your opponent, you're like, man, like, I've been stopping all these guys in the first round. What if I can't do that to him? You know, he's played these mind games. Like, he's never been stopped. What if I can't do that? That's before the fight. Once I'm in there, it's like, just keep working, you can do it. So, yeah, man, you know, it's a cool little extra feather on the win, and, yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. Thank you.
Yeah, congrats on the big win. Can you kind of walk us through that finishing sequence there at the end?
Yeah, I saw him. I was trying to get my jab to the body. I was definitely overextending a little bit in that first round. A little excitement. Kind of got myself tagged a few times, but he's a grappler by trade, so I know anytime I went low, he would kind of start to dip. So I was just trying to get that jab going, and I knew if I put something out, he was going to cover and drop. So I saw that knee up the middle, especially more from that southpaw stance, and you know, it's always dangerous from the southpaw side because his liver's right there. So yeah, I saw it a little earlier and tried it and kind of forced it, but that one I was like, all right, I got it, and made it happen.
Awesome. And last one for me.
Yeah.
Have you spent any time training there over at Mom's Basement MMA?
I haven't been down there. I've been telling him I got to get over there. Connor's a great teammate of mine, man. He's I think he's in the fire academy right now. I'm proud of him just to see him like just winning in life. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's got a good thing going now, especially now. I think he's taking a little break from fighting and focusing on his gym, and he's got a good program going over there. So you got any younger kids in the South Shore of Massachusetts who are looking for some training, send them over to Connor at Mom's Basement.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
My man.
Hey, so when we talked a couple weeks ago, we kind of ended the conversation with 10-2 sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be 10-2 now, actually, not just the visual comparison?
Yeah, man. I feel like I've always told myself 10 pro wins. You know, even before I got here, like before I got to one of these bigger shows like the PFL, I wanted that 10th win, and we got it at 9. And I just feel like 10 wins, 10-2, like that's a seasoned pro. You know what I mean? There's not much I'm gonna see that's gonna like shake me up or surprise me. I've seen a lot. I've been in there with really good guys before. Didn't come out on top before, but I think everything that's happened in my career has helped me for this. Even those losses, they've made me so much better and so much more confident. And yeah, 10-2 sounds really good, man.
And we also talked about a lot of your mental preparedness and seeing the different outlooks before coming into the fight. Did you have this one picture being the first to finish or TKO him?
Yeah, I did, man. He made me work for it, you know. I just, like I said, I get excited. I want to just hit these guys and do it. And he was wearing my right hand pretty well. I landed it a couple times, but not as flush as I'd like. I was kind of forcing it. But yeah, no, I know I can stop anyone with that. Once I get in my groove, I get comfortable. I know I can stop someone in there, no matter who it is.
And then last one, first fight of the night, 6 p.m., get to go eat dinner. Where you going?
Yeah, like we said, baby, I want my pasta. I want my Italian meal. If any of you guys know a good Italian spot in Atlantic City, let me know. I'm looking for some. Where is it? Carmine? We're going to Carmine's. So that's the plan tonight. Go to Carmine's, get my pasta, go see my family, and maybe be $170 by Monday. Let's see.
Anyone else? All right.
Cool. Thank you.